Much. Bayla Lazarus is back with us from Business in Vancouver. We're talking about WestJet, and usually when a company's stock price goes down a little bit, it's something they've done. This time it was something they're about to do, which caused the stock price to tumble a little bit.
Yeah, and I think it really reflects the risk that always happens when a company expands. You know, you're adding on, in this case, WestJet is bringing in Encore in late June. They're going to be adding on seats. So there's always the risk, are you going to fill those seats? You know, last year they said in the past that they were a bit full in terms of the capacity.
Right.
So this will open it up a bit.
Yeah, and their CEO talked about that yesterday in his conference call with all the business reporters, basically saying, I expected a little bit of a drop in the stock price, but he feels confident that they have enough there to keep it sustainable in order to make it work. So
yeah, it's true. You know, and these types of things you have to realize, of course, they are years and years in planning. So it's very hard to just kind of flip on a dime, right? So they've gone ahead and planned it. They have to go ahead. They're pretty sure about the market. So it's a good reflection on their view of the economy, thinking that it's stable. There are people who are saying it's too big of a risk, and so that might be why the stock dropped. We saw 7% both in WestJet and approximately the same in Air Canada. So I think it's just that kind of leveling off. Is it too big a risk? Is it viable? We'll have to see.
Yeah. Now, what about Air Canada, which brings up some interesting points? I mean, for consumers, you think it would be a good idea. More choice is great, I guess.
That's right. And in fact, as WestJet had said, they were a bit full. So with consumers wanting to have more variety and flexibility, also just in terms of not being bumped off a plane or too crowded, it's really great. Could be competition, so the prices could drop. And there again, if you have competition and the prices drop, what's that going to do to the industry standard? Is that going to mean that the companies are losing money? So again, that might be a reason why the stock fell.
Why do it for WestJet? I mean, if they are successful, they make money, lots of it, and they are full, so why take the gamble?
Well, I think it's the general viewpoint or philosophy that if you're not expanding, you might be falling behind, as opposed to just remaining stable. So you always have to be looking at your company and saying, is this the time to expand? You know, when's the last time we saw a new type of regional carrier come up? So again, like I said, it's not like they decided a couple of weeks ago, hey, let's expand and throw in a new airline. Something that was years in the planning.
All right, if you want some more information, go to BIV.com for more details. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back in a couple minutes here in the Morning News. Stay with us.